Alright, I'm going to show you how to adjust the shifter detent position on a Strongbox. And for this, I have purposely set this one up to be out of adjustment. And so what you'll notice, you've got a fine low range. Your high range seems okay, but the neutral position in the center, you've got some grinding. So what's really going on is you're still engaged in the low range gears, and you're actually a little bit off to get your neutral. And what that's going to do, you're not grabbing your high range very much, so you'll end up popping out of high range. So these have adjustment built into them, and I'm going to show you how to set that up just right. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you shift it into the center position. So we know we're in the center position. It should be neutral, but we are grabbing some gear a little. So you put it in the center position. Then we're going to run our detent in quite a bit. You don't want to, smash your spring or hurt it or anything. Run it in quite a bit. Well, actually, you got to break some stuff loose first. So you're going to back your detent screw out. All right, now you can move and you don't feel a detent. Now you're going to break all four of these bolts loose. And to do that, you'll have to move your shifter mechanism out of the way. You might have to turn it to line some gears up to get it out of the way. So you get those loose enough that you can move the plate. So now once those are loose, now we're going to our center position, and we're going to tighten up our detent, and we don't have to kill it or damage the spring or anything. We just don't want it to actually shift. We want the shift lever to actually drag around the detent cover plate and the detent on the inside. So now we're kind of locked in this neutral position, and we can actually slide the entire assembly inside and out. So you see that swiveling. Now what we want to do, we want to set it up. Earlier it was over like this earlier, and we're actually grabbing that gear too much. So we want to actually move it over from where it was at till we get a nice smooth neutral, nothing rattling. We're going to lock down our screws here, and then again, in order to get to these two, we have to back this set screw all the way off. Now I can get to these, snug that up. Okay, and you want to snug up at least two of them to test where you're at now. So we're going to run this detent back in to about where it was before. Yeah, we can shift that. Now we're going to look at where it picks up the gears at. So there's our neutral. Nothing's rattling. If we slide over a little bit, just a little, we still have neutral. It's starting to rattle there. If we slide a little this way, we're rattling. So we are right in the center of those two gears, and that's the ideal placement, is right in the center. You have a nice clean neutral, but you're reaching as far as you can to that low range, and then here you're reaching as far as you can to the high range. So once you get it centered real nice, Then you want to go ahead and torque these down to the recommended specs. I can't remember, I think it was like 15 or 18 foot-pounds. And you should be good to go. On the 271 cases, they have a different length shift hub, and it'll almost never be nice and square like this. It'll almost always be one way or the other. But anyway, that'll help you get your shift hub and your detents lined up, hopefully.